Class, work, and tradition. 3 words that embody the Halstead basketball program and the community as a whole.
The small Kansas town of Halstead is proud of its heritage, a well-known medical center, the site where the movie Picnic starring William Holden was filmed in part, and then of course there's native son Adolph Rupp, college basketball's winningest coach. In the early 1900s, the young Rupp was like many of his neighbors on the Western Plains, a hard worker looking for an opportunity. However, none of Halstead's residents back then ever entertained ideas that he would one day be found atop the basketball world.
When we started out and the gym was completed, then we decided to go ahead and do the basketball tournament. And like I say, it was very easy as far as having someone in the stature of Coach Adolph Rupp. So that was pretty easy to say you're going to name it after Coach Rupp. Then we finished and completed the track, and I was head track coach at that time also. So we started the same kind of similar process as far as creating the Conrad Nightingale relays. And so again, it was very easy because we had an Olympian, so not very many schools in Class 3A have an Olympian. So it was very easy to create that track meet and naturally name it the Conrad Nightingale. And I had shared and told everybody that if with as many events and things that we were adding, that if we had anybody that was outstanding at ping pong, we'd probably create a ping pong tournament.
When we first started out, it was hard to get teams because they were locked into other tournaments. So we started out, I think, basically with Hillsboro, and we had to go clear out Western Kansas to get some teams at certain points. I know Ulysses has been here, and God, they're probably 5-6 hours in Western Kansas. And then we've had Stafford and Kingman and Pratt and teams like that. And probably the last 20 years, we've had teams locked in pretty close, just basically what we have now. Because the tournament is so well known that teams want to come here. And then throughout the years, we try to get teams that have good community support, just obviously for the fan base.
Well, I had the opportunity to be the head coach whenever when the new gym was opened. And so it was the intent of the community and the Board of Education and everybody involved that once the new facilities were completed, that we would try to move forward with an area basketball tournament.
Well, I think when you have a tournament that's been going on for 45 years, you're going to find people that have been to almost every single Rupp tournament, and they come year after year after year after year from these different communities. And so as far as what it means to Halstead, it's just one more thing that we are very proud of here. Again, you talk to people that have played in this tournament, and they'll tell you how much they enjoyed it. The patrons that come here will tell you how much they appreciate our hospitality. And when you look at the number of people that it takes to put on a really quality tournament, it really is quite an extraordinary list. And we have people that come up to us that simply want to be a part of it in one way or another. So it's a true community event.
We did talk about the process of trying to get schools that would stay with us. We do have a couple of schools that have stayed with the tournament all the way through since its beginning, and it's worked out just exactly the way the plan was laid out. Excuse me. And what I mean by that is that it is a community activity. The area looks forward to it. It's probably one of the most respected tournaments. Well, it is the most respected tournament as far as Class 3A, 4A. Probably it is very comparable with the Dodge City Tournament of Champions. So what had happened as far as in the beginning, the dream was there. Coach Rupp was very supportive, and so we moved forward and selected the teams and got the tournament going.
But you know, the core of it is our people, and how hospitable they are. And that's why people enjoy our tournament. It's because of our people and our community. And if you look at it in terms of growing, I think most people would say, well, are we going to get bigger crowds? It depends on how you define grow. But I look for it to be something that we'll always have here and always be proud of, and will always be well attended by not only the people of Halstead, but the people of Garden Plain and Rose Hill and Cheney and all of those schools that come here.